2 new books by the Gentleman Clubs and Gentleman Club Whiskey's own Marc.antomattei, coming soon. Hello, gentlemen, and welcome to this episode of Gentleman's Club Whiskey. I'm your host, Marc.antomattei, and in today's episode, I'm going to be concluding my review over the Yamazaki Single Malt Whiskey and the Suntory Whisky Shop W WSO-009 Whiskey. Now, I don't have the WSO-009 whiskey on me. I've tried it at a bar in Osaka, but I pulled up my old notes from that tasting, and I'm just going to read them off to you real quick, and then we're going to do a comparison between that whiskey that I had tried at that bar and the Yamazaki Distillery Single Malt Whiskey, which I have on me right here. So just really quickly, the WSO-009 on the nose, I wrote that it was mildly complex with a strawberry or strawberry candy type smell and a toffee or caramel type smell. And I wrote that it was difficult to discern between the two, so it could lean either way towards caramel or toffee. So I just wrote down both of those. The palate, it's light and fruity and strawberry fruity, and it has a light peat-like spice to it. And the finish, I wrote, is strawberries, and it has the same peat-like spice found in the palate, but it's even lighter in the finish. And that drink is 45% ABV, by the way, and it comes inside the same 300 milliliter size bottling as this one right here. So let's put those notes away. Let's pour a dram of this. Corkscrew cap. Just a small taste. And I have my separate notes for this one here that I've already prepared. On the nose, it's spicy, and you could smell apples in there. So already this is different from the previous one. The palate, upfront apples and a little bit of an apple juice type flavoring to it. The finish is short, very short, has a little bit of mild spice and apples in the background. So let's have another taste of this and I'll give you the summary of it all. In summary, I would say that this drink is lacking the candied sweet smell and the peat-like taste and finish of the WSO-009, and it's also lacking the complex nosing that was found in the WSO-009. This one is very simple and upfront. No complexity about it. It's very easy to figure out, very easy to explain. Not a lot of searching around inside of here. It's just very simple. That would be the word of the day. For its cheap price point, I would and the limited availability, I would definitely say that this is worth a purchase, and I'll tell you this is the reason why. More or less is for the limited availability. For a souvenir or collector's item, I would say buy a couple of these. You would want to have one inside of your collection. You would want to have a few that you can sell. And then you probably going to want to taste it at least once. So I would say have a bottle for opening. And what I would say in the very end is this. I've had better apple whiskeys than this before with a more riper taste. Maybe even Suntory's own Hakushu series might have some better apple flavoring inside of there, obviously, than this. And I would hope so, given the price that you're going to pay for the Hakushu and the Hakushu aged whiskeys, and this one being a no age statement whiskey and being very cheap, inexpensive. I hope the Hakushu tastes better, but it does. It does. Anyways, gentlemen, that's my review over the WSO-009 and the Yamazaki Distillery single malt whiskey. I thank you for watching. As usual, salute to you wherever you may be out in the world. Drink responsibly, and as always, gentlemen, keep it classy.